Talk about how Ironheart just concluded its last 3 episodes, and I have a ton of thoughts. So spoilers if you haven't seen it, so drop a like and come back later. Let's just get this out of the way, man. Mephisto. Freaking Mephisto. They goddamn did it, and it kind of works for this show. And if you ask me, I think they pulled off Mephisto perfectly. Look at him doing this Get Out reference right over here, but bringing in Sacha Baron Cohen to kill this role, great casting choice. We'll talk more about him and Riri and how this show does what the Iron Man movie series was supposed to do but kind of backed out of. But from episode 4 on, this show takes a shift into something I did not expect it to be. This was jarring as fuck. But the last 3 episodes of the show show a series that is basically 2 halves, one that is all magical and one that is all tech-based. And it's because of that I think this story kind of got lost in what it was trying to say, because it starts off as a story where Riri gets consumed by her pursuit of money in order to fund her pursuits of scientific things. But then she quite literally builds the best suit that she's ever made in her garage using spare parts in a car. Also, I already said this, but I like the magic versus tech segment of the movie. I mean, this was something that Iron Man has dealt with, which is why his #1 enemy was the Mandarin. But why would magic want to take away an AI thing? That doesn't make any sense to me. And just Nat's character overall didn't really hit me hard as emotionally as I think the show wanted me to feel, because we've only really known her as an AI with a flashback to her getting shot, so I don't really have a lot of attachment to her when she eventually does go. That's taking nothing away from the dynamic between these 2 actresses. I think they work amazingly as a duo. But the introduction of Mephisto does bring a much better ending than most Disney Plus Marvel shows have. Ending in a place I did not expect that actually sacrifices something of the hero. Bringing Natalie back to life is going to have major ramifications for whatever Ironheart does next and whatever happens in the MCU, because she's back to life. How are we going to explain that to people? And this is a decision that would have worked a lot better if we would have gotten to know Natalie outside of just being an AI. It would have been so much better. There are a lot of bumps that I can and have pointed out in this show, but by the time it ended, I'm actually down with it. This was actually pretty good.